It's day 42. I'm still buying books. Please help. Hi everybody, my name's Lizzie, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a pretty cool one, if I do say so myself. I'm doing a collaboration today with Fletcher and we're doing the Goodreads book tag. Do check out Lucy's video below, I will link in the description. She's a lovely booktuber and another one that I've met in my recent travels around the world of booktube, so really excited to have done this collaboration with her. So, without further ado, here are the answers to my questions. The last book I marked as read is Sisterland by Curtis Sittenfeld. I wasn't a huge fan, I have to be honest. I think it's because I didn't read it sort of all at the same time. It was sort of one of those ones that was on my bedstand that just kept, you know, I would do a few pages here, do a few pages there. So it took me quite a while to read, but I don't think that was because of the way the book was written. I think that was just my own personal way of doing it for this particular book, but it didn't massively grab me. So it's about a couple of twins who, there's strange gifts and powers there. I mean, it's cool, but I won't spoil it. The book I am currently reading is Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I always worry I pronounce people's surnames wrong. I'm in love with this book. I don't want to put it down. I had to have a tiny break just because I moved house and things, but I'm very nearly at the end, and there is actually a collaboration video that I'm doing about this book, but I won't tell you what that is because it'll spoil it. But I am in love with the Night Circus. I know a lot of people have had mixed feelings about it. Some love it, some hate it. But for me, I can't put it down. So that's what I'm currently reading. The book that I am planning to read next is, again, another Curtis Sittenfeld book. Oh, I think I might have found a new favourite author, or a new author that I have a little bit of a collection of, is American Wife. This is actually from the list of 50 books that Lisa Simpson recommended. I've talked about this list a lot. It's my New Year's resolution to read them all. That's 25. So this is the next on my list. I've read a lot of good reviews and people have also told me that it's definitely worth the read. So yeah, that's the next one on the old pile. I'm not a big fan of the star rating system. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it has helped me previously in deciding what I might buy or might go and read next. But I tend to try and form my own opinions. I find that if I stick too closely to ratings and other people's thoughts, then I'm biased before I even go into the book. And that sometimes, you know, changes the way I might feel about it or think. So I try really hard to sort of, you know, make my decision afterwards and then talk about ratings. But I think that actually they're not a big part of the way I read books, the way I review books. I mean, I might say 5 stars, but I'm not doing that in the 5-star rating. It's probably just a figure of speech for me. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the old 5-star ratings. I am doing a 2015 reading challenge, and that can be found in my 2015 resolutions and aspirations video, which I will link in the description below. But that mainly is the 25 books that every girl should have read according to Lisa Simpson. I don't know why, I just love that article that they wrote in Stylist magazine, and I nearly fainted when I saw that I'd only read about 2 or 3, so it really was the sort of catalyst to get me going on my booktube channel. So far though, I'm not doing too well because I keep getting distracted and you know, for example, the Night Circus is not on that list, and I just keep finding books and things that I really want to read, but American Wife is, so this is actually the first book of the year that I'm reading that's on the list, so I'm a little bit behind, but never mind. Don't tell anybody about that. That's a good question because I have got a very long wish list of things that I want to buy. I'm trying not to. I'm kind of trying to impose a book ban, a book buying ban, because it's just getting out of control and I do need some help. So I'm going to leave this question open-ended and say I'm not going to buy any books yet because I have about 100 to get through that are good as new and I have bought. So none. Absolutely none. No more books. I feel like I need to do like a diary confession, like, it's day 42, I'm still buying books, please help! Okay, maybe not. Yes, I do have a wish list, as I just mentioned, and it's getting longer and longer. So I try just to put everything on there but ignore it, because I find if I spend too much time on my wish list, I start wanting to buy things, and therefore my wish list becomes a reality list. And then I'm in this circle of too many books to read. Do you know, I actually couldn't pick my favourite quote from a book. I think it's near impossible. I'm going to have to think about this question and get back to you, because there's hundreds. Yeah. This book tag's really hard. I don't know if I like it anymore, because Okay, let me think about that one. I'm going to come back to it. Maybe I'll do part 2, all the questions over a month that I couldn't answer. My favourite authors. Okay, so Harper Lee. I'm really, really excited about the fact that Harper Lee, at age 80, I think it's 83, is going to be doing a second book around To Kill a Mockingbird. I saw that in the news yesterday and I nearly fainted. I was like, no way. Oh my goodness gracious. So I'm really excited about that. So Harper Lee, Jeffrey Eugenides. I can never say his name. The guy who wrote The Virgin Suicides are just unbelievable. Please don't judge me for the way I just pronounced his surname. That's just awkward and horrendous. I guess Curtis Sittenfeld is becoming a bit of a staple, because I actually realise I've read quite a few of his books. I want to say Nicholas Sparks in a way, but I feel that he's like my go-to author when I want to feel warm and fuzzy. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily put him as a favourite, but he's a reliable author for me. I love Karen Slaughter. She writes some incredible crime thrillers. J.R. Tolkien. There's many favourite authors, so I don't know if I could sit here and list that, or this video will be one that goes on forever and ever. I haven't joined any groups yet. I'm actually quite new to Goodreads, and I'm beginning to really explore it and understand exactly what it's all about. So if you've got any recommended groups, please let me know, and I will hop along and come and join yours, because I'm groupless at the moment. So save me, bring me some groups, tell me some groups. I need some groups. Groups is one of those words that you keep saying and it starts to feel funny in your mouth. Groups. This is turning into a bit of a fiasco, this video, I think. Okay, are there any questions you'd like to add to this tag? That is the last question from Lucy. If you could have a top 5 and a top 5 only list of books, favourite books of all time, what would they be? AKA, that's the worst question I could ever ask. Okay, so those are my answers, all higgledy-piggledy, and I must say, rather strange, I think. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. But yeah, that's it. I will see you next time, and happy reading. Bye!